Hello everybody, welcome back to a very crispy throttle grotto. In this episode, we really did almost lose the shop, but we're here and we'll rebuild. As you can see behind me, the shop took a pretty big hit this week. Not casting any blame or shadowing anything, but unfortunately, my neighbor's garage caught fire last night. Very early in the morning, I wake up to a inferno outside of my house, fear the absolute worst, and come running out. And yeah, well, his shop fared significantly worse. As you can see, his garage is a complete loss. And the flames went from here all the way over here and cooked all of the siding that I replaced a couple years ago. The good thing is that I replaced it, so it is it was way more fire resistant than it would have been had I not replaced it. Things did get a little hot out here. You can see it melted my little gutter thing here. And yeah, all of the siding here is toast. My little tree down there got scorched from the heat. And clearly it smells like smoke in here still. I've had the doors open. You can see there's still some haze. All right, so you can see I've got some new holes in the side of the garage here. Quite a few. But I got so damn lucky that this is as bad as it was. Like, you can't really see, but like the fire outside was right to the edge of everything. Like you can see up there, right there where the fire was just starting to come in on the flashing. It was so close to being in, and then like just running rampant in this old garage. Some of the roofing's damaged. The siding is definitely toast, but all in all, it's the best outcome for the worst scenario. And of course, the 944 now has a bunch of some charring material on it that I'll have to clean up at some point. This poor car never gets a break. So hopefully you understand. I'm going to put the camera down. Not going to film anything. I'm just going to get to work patching up the side of the garage here, and then I'll just give you guys a quick overview afterwards. Okay, everyone. First of all, just want to reiterate, everyone is okay. Nobody was injured during this event, so that is the huge positive. The other positive is that I still have my garage. I was able to take a bunch of scrap and leftover wood that I had from projects here and kind of reinforce everything on the outside so that it doesn't appear that there's going to be a lot of water intrusion if it starts raining. I may have to go back out and tarp up the side. I really didn't want to do that, partly because I just didn't have a bunch of screws that would go into the tarp the way I wanted them to, and I didn't want to go to the store. Maybe I'll throw up a tarp tomorrow, but I'm tired. It's been a heck of a day. I will say, having gone through something like this definitely was one of the most stressful things I've ever experienced. Sitting in your backyard watching like everything start to burn that you've worked for so long. That was, yeah. I'm not going to tell you I didn't lose it, because I did. I lost my junk. Like, when you see people down on their knees crying and screaming, it takes a lot to put someone there, and I was there. In the overall scheme of things, I'm healthy. Everyone's healthy. The shop is intact, although it smells terrible. It's intact. So a lot of time is going to be needed to air things out. I will probably have to get an ozone generator to get the smell out of all the cars. I'll never get the smell out of the Datsun because there's no way to contain it. But the cars are safe. My tools are safe. The shop is safe and will be fixed. And again, I'm grateful that this did not go any worse. I think, judging by looking at it, I'm intensely grateful that my neighbors called 911, and because if they hadn't, it would have been another 2 or 3 minutes by the time I figured out what was going on. And that was literally the difference between this shop still being here and not. So I'll show you all what I did real quick. You may be interested, you may not. So I was able just to kind of go over all the seams in the T111 that burned and cover them up with some, I had some old pieces of siding here that I'd used from the front of the house, some old pieces of cedar that I'd had, some like 10-footers of cedar that I had laying around, and some old from T111 from when I redid the outside here. So I just kind of covered up everything and got it to where hopefully it at least keeps the weather out, or does a better job of keeping the weather out. And like I said, if I got to come out here and tarp it, then so be it. I can make another trip to the hardware store. But I have this instead of this. So for that, I'm thankful. And all the cars will live to fight another day. But I'm tired. I'm going to go lay down. I need a nap. So huge thanks to my neighbors for saving the shop, and for Tacoma Fire Department for saving the shop, because they hadn't got here when they did and did what they did to put the fire out, this would be a very, very, very different video. That's all from here for now. Until next time, get out there and work on something.